All right, here we are with episode 3 of Last of Us. In last episode, I asked the question, who is going to carry the show now that Joel is gone? And now we have an answer for that question.
No
It
one.
is nobody, no one. Yes. Jesus, was this episode bad? Like, this was
Slow
bad.
and pointless.
Yes, it was so pointless, so slow.
It's going down. I just can't see this second season being successful.
Yeah, this is what I said. I mean, the second game was so bad, and now it's just translated over to the show.
Yeah, and like I said, I had no idea because I'm not a gamer, but yes, this is pretty horrible. I even got one friend that's not a gamer, even further away from the gaming world than I am, and he watched it, loved the first season, and then picked up on everything that's going on in the second season. He hasn't watched this third episode, but he was pretty pissed off after the second episode.
See what I'm saying? I don't know why they would
Yeah.
continue this story.
Because he
Anyways,
wants
so
because he thinks he's smart and he's doubling down, thinking that it'll translate into this medium since there'll be more people than just gamers. And he's thinking that their backlash is unfounded, but he's gonna find out that no, it's just his shitty creative decisions.
yeah, this one opens up with Tommy. We see the aftermath of last episode. We see Joel. He's getting looked at. We see all the dead bodies everywhere, all the infected, all the people who died, and there was a lot of bodies. And we see him take the watch off of Joel's body, and later he gives that over to Ellie. Speaking of Ellie, she wakes up in the hospital.
And just wakes up in the hospital and just immediately just traumatized because Joel being off, freaking out. They had one chance with this episode to keep viewers because you kill off your star power. He's not the biggest star in the world, but yeah, Pedro Pascal is quite known, and he was by far the best actor on here. You had one chance to bring in Jeffrey Wright, which could be your next star power, but you didn't do it. A whole lot of exposition for no fucking reason. They could have trimmed the fat of this episode so much.
So it's just 3 months later, after Ellie gets out of the hospital. It's been 3 months, and, all she wants to do is go after Abby and find out that her girl friend, Dina, is that her name? Dinah?
Dina.
Dina, actually, knows where they are, knows everything about them, and, they have a little town meeting. Only 3 people vote for them to go. Everyone else says, "No, let's just stay and forgive and forget." And then they leave out in the middle of the night to go find them.
And how subtle is it that they beat you over the head with their message that vengeance is cyclical? That
Yeah, it's
they have the little Asian guy saying forgive and forget, don't risk us, with 16 of our best gone. And then you have Seth, who they've established is a fucking moron because of his dyke comment. And he's the only one that agrees, go get him, go kill him. They're pushing their bullshit, and it's so obvious and it's comical at this point.
I mean, are they not worried about them bringing a big group of people back to try to take over,
Yeah, because that's what they
the
don't
town?
fucking realize is that, yeah, they probably are bigger. Seattle is a bigger town than Jackson Hole for sure. So they're probably going to have the numbers. And as we see later, they have the fucking equipment.
Come in and just take them down. Yeah, that's what we see later.
Yeah, it's just without any recon, her whole little plan. And then it shows how ill prepared she is. She's just packing guns and everything, going to go think she's going to storm the castle by herself and kick ass. This character is so immature and stupid. It's hard to be on her side. And she's the only person that we've had any time with. We've had a little bit with Tommy. I thought they would emphasize that in this episode, but they haven't.
Yeah, just
Now
to
he's
open, that's
sidelined
it.
because it's just Bella, Ellie, and Dina.
Yeah. I really thought we'd get more with Tommy, but we did not.
Because you got to give us another character to give a shit about.
Yeah, because I don't really care too much for Ellie,
I could care
sadly.
0 fucking percent for Ellie. She's fucking annoying this
Mhm.
season. She was annoying
Very
last
annoying.
season, but she's really annoying this season because and she is so fucking arrogant, it's ridiculous. You, you can't like that. That's not likable.
Yeah, she's
That's
so
that's more
annoying.
of a fucking antagonist, which is what they're fucking doing. They're making her the antagonist and Abby the protagonist, but and show that vengeance is just cyclical. It just keeps going. Evil begets evil, blah blah blah. We get that. There's no point in beating us over the head with it. Give us
Yeah.
somebody to give a shit about. I don't care about Ellie. I hope she goes in there and gets her ass handed to her at this point.
I thought they were gonna do that when they showed us these cult people. Yeah, they're all walking. You see this guy with this little girl, and they're talking. You notice they all have these scars on their face. So I was like,
Yeah, on their
okay,
cheeks, yeah.
and the cheeks. It was like this is definitely a cult. And I thought they were gonna be kind of badass, right? Because you have the guy at the very back making these whistle calls, and they know exactly what they mean. Then he makes a call, and they all go run and hide. And he says something. It's hunters, is what he said. And I'm thinking, you guys, I mean, besides the hammers, you guys don't have nothing else to defend yourselves out here? We saw them. They go hide. Ellie leaves. They find them all dead. I was like, was that fast? I mean, we get nothing else with these guys? Yeah, I was identifying more with these guys than I was more curious about these guys than Ellie's story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they off them.
Then they off them. They're all dead. And we see the little girl and that guy she was with. They're all dead. And of course, Ellie thinks that it's
Abby.
Abby who did it, but
But
they did
but Lord
something in
knows it
this ep
couldn't be any of the fucking raider types that she's encountered multiple times. No, because
no,
she's so
no,
fucking arrogant and stupid.
but she does say whenever they first get there, she's like, "It's too quiet."
The perimeter's quiet. Yeah, a little too quiet.
Whenever they get to Seattle, we see them marching. I don't know, they got this big old tank, they're all marching. I don't know if are they going to Jackson?
No,
I mean, that would be cool, but yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't really care at this fucking point.
Well, anyways, this is our thoughts on this episode. It sucked pretty bad. Hopefully
Balls.
Jeffrey Wright can help with that in the coming episodes.
Oh,
But yeah,
somebody can.
hopefully. All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking this out. Peace out.